I created an example of an event description for you.
This video is brought to you by Appy Pie Academy.
And in this video, I'm going to walk you through it so that you can use elements of my example for your own event description. And my own event description is for the hiking events. And it doesn't really matter what the actual event is, because what I'll point your attention to is the elements that I'm using. So what I'm using is something called ADA. It's a proven marketing path. It's an acronym. It stands for attention, interest, desire, action, right? So you get people's attention, you get attention with the title. We already discussed the titles and how to make them compelling. Once you have a person's attention and they've clicked on your description, the job of the description is to build the interest and turn it into desire. And this is done emotionally. People see themselves, in my event's case, would be having an amazing hike. They want to attend, especially if you pick the right pictures and all that stuff. And then, of course, at the end, when they are ready, you do the call to action. So that's hence ADA. Very time-proven method. And so we've got the attention as a title, and the description builds the interest and desire. So let's go over the description that I've written for you so you see what I'm doing, and you can replicate this for whatever you are doing. The first sentence is got to be very strong. You want to carry on that momentum from the attention you've gotten, because the internet, you know, you're always 5 seconds away from losing a person's attention. So you got to cherish it and really get the most out of it. So I said, this is a unique opportunity. See, scarcity and uniqueness. Unique opportunity to explore San Francisco's history and building curiosity, you see, by finding long lost shipwrecks. Wow, even more curiosity, really. Think about it. Shipwrecks in a major metropolitan town, that's really unique. In more scarcity that can be seen during low tide. And I can say only during low tide. Then I say this is a great family event. You can even bring your dog. Everyone is welcome. So that answers people's question. Can I bring my family? Can I bring my dog? I know for a fact this is a kind of a question people had, because I ran this kind of an event and a lot of people actually came with families and even dogs. And then I make it kind of conversational. Didn't know there were shipwrecks in San Francisco? Well, the truth is that many people have no idea. And then I explain it, and I kind of open up this mystery to people, right? Before modern navigation tools, many ships throughout the 1800s and early 1900s crashed on the rocks of San Francisco and actually sunk. And on this hike, you can actually see 3 such shipwrecks, okay? And that's true. There really were 3 such shipwrecks, and I took people through this. And here is a paragraph where I try very hard to build up people's attention. Now notice that my paragraphs are very short, and I add a lot of white space. That makes it easy for people to read. So I have no paragraph that's more than 2 sentences long. That's by design. I break things up a lot. And so here's my paragraph that really builds interest and desire. So have an incredible day exploring San Francisco's outdoors. And I'm trying to get people to picture themselves exploring San Francisco's outdoors with your family, right? Have an incredible day with your family exploring outdoors. That puts imagery into people's minds. And then more imagery. Breathe fresh air. Experience amazing views of the ocean. And learn about San Francisco's history. All while getting great exercise and meeting new people. And I could have done more about, I could have written more about bonding with your family and having your kids explore this. I just didn't write that. And then there's a little bit of more of just details that people want to know. Total hike is 4 miles, and it's easy to moderate difficulty. And then the call to action. Sign up ASAP, because spots are limited, again, with the scarcity. Even though the spots are not that limited, it's an outdoor event. And then, of course, you want to add the details of the event, because if you don't add the details, people will bother you and they'll ask you. So this will just save you time. And when people know more, they're less confused, and they are also more likely to sign up. And if they're confused, sometimes they just don't sign up. It's too much work to email you and ask you, so they just literally go away and never sign up and never come back. So having important details of the event is really important as well, because you've got to keep things organized and you have to make sure people are least confused. So this is a solid description. Can it be better? Of course, everything can be better, but this is relatively solid. It's got a lot of right elements. It's not too long. It's not too short. It explains everything. It builds interest and desire with the whole imagery about being outdoors in the ocean. And what I would like you to do is now write your own description in a similar style, inspiring, building the interest, keeping the person's interest, and explaining all the details without being boring, and eventually having a call to action for them to sign up. And then you're good. You've got your title. Now you've got your description. The last thing you'll have to do is find images, and I covered that later in the course. And then once your listing of the event is ready, then you're able to start promoting the event.